In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for around 500,000 MT right now in NBA 2K25 my team. So if you guys are looking to build a squad for around this price tag or just want to take some cards, for around these price points and add them to your squad, this is going to be, in my opinion, the best team you guys can build for under 500k. So at the starting point guard position, we are going to be going for Galaxy Denny, who over the weekend, he was down to like 85k. He's gone back up a little bit in price to like 100,000 MT, but if you guys want to wait till Tuesday, this card I would assume is going to drop back below 100,000 MT. So we'll call it about 100,000 MT for Galaxy Denny, and he's 100% worth that price. I know he's 1/5 of the budget, and yeah, that's obviously expensive for one single card, but Denny is absolutely amazing at the point guard position. 6'9" with a 6'9" wingspan. He is a great defensive card. I've really liked him on the no money spent because of his jump shot. His jump shot's really good. I feel like his sigs are not that bad either, and he's a great slashing card. He just plays well and above maybe what he looks like on paper. I feel like he plays like one of the best point guards in this entire game. Now, to put some offense next to Danny Avia, we need to have a little bit of shot creation, a card that it can actually move, with his sigs. And Rick Barry has some of the best sigs in this entire game, and his shot creation ability is top tier for only 65k. This card's gone down to 65k. That is an absolute steal for this Dark Matter Rick Barry. 6'7" at shooting guard with a 6'11" wingspan. The jump shot's really good. Pro 2 fade. And then again, like I said, he's got Garland dribble style. He's got the tray behind the back. He's got the tray escape, Fox size up. These are all some of the best sigs in the game. So his movement is going to be really good next to Denny, because Denny's not like a shot creator. Denny's not going to go score 20 points a game for you. He's going to be there for his defense, his jump shot, and slashing to the basket when he needs to, and he can handle the ball a little bit. But Rick Barry is probably going to be one of two of our main ball handlers, and I really like this card at the shooting guard position, especially now for his price of 65k. But next to these two cards is a card that I know isn't the tallest small forward in this game, and maybe we're lacking a little bit of height. That's why I went for Denny at the point guard position to give us a bit more height at the point guard spot. But it's going to be Dark Matter Dolph Shades for about 35 to 40k. This card is an absolute beast. A card that went completely under the radar with how insane the champion set was, and just with the new festival going on, this card completely went under everybody's radar, including mine, because he is so good at the small forward position. I don't even understand how he is so cheap. 6'8" at small forward, 7'1" wingspan. The defensive stats and the stats in general across the board are really good. Like on Dolph Shades, 95 block, 92 steal, 94 perimeter, 98 interior defense. Really good physical stats, really good driving dunk. The stats and the badges are damn near like 100 overall card. His jump shot is incredibly good. He has got Pro 2 fade. He's got Garland dribble style, D-Mitch size up, Curry escape, and Curry behind the back with the best motion style in this game. Unbelievable card at the small forward position. Again, for his price, he can be a good shot creator. He can be a good ball handler for us, next to Rick Barry, who's probably our number one option, but he can be a good secondary option. And then Denny can, chip in when he needs to, and these cards can get it done on the offensive end. Now, guys, that starting power forward is going to be Dark Matter Jack Sigma. Really good defensive power forward. Now, I know we're spending a lot at the power forward position, and maybe it's not really necessarily worth it to do it, but I kind of feel like it is. With not many great power forwards in this game and not really many great centers, I wanted to focus on the front court a lot, because you can get cheaper cards, and we'll talk about some guys off the bench, cards for like 5 to 15k that are really good, but you can't find a power forward that is exceptionally good for that price. So yes, Jack Sigma is expensive. He's about 100,000 MT, but I think he's really good for that price. His defense is amazing. His jump shot is good. He's a really good power forward in this game, and I feel like next to Pink Diamond Wemby, he's going to really help us out with his speed, his athleticism, and making up for a little bit of the lackluster speed that Pink Diamond Wemby does have, and isn't maybe the greatest, perimeter defender. Wemby's still a great interior defender, and that's why I wanted Wemby on the squad, because Wemby is 7'4", so again, we're building back that height that maybe we lose a little bit with Dolph Shades, or he's not the tallest, small forward in this game. But Wemby 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan. I know he's on the slower side, guys, but he's still got one of the most uncontestable jump shots in this entire game. If you've ever used the Galaxy Wemby or the Pink Diamond Wemby, he is still incredible because of that jump shot. It is literally uncontestable and helps you green so many more threes consistently. So guys, this is going to be the starting lineup for the best team for 500k. Now, obviously, we have to go for a little bit more of a budget, bench, and I think Ron Harper is the perfect budget point guard for this type of squad. If you want to go even cheaper, you could go for like a Jalen Suggs. You could even go for like a Monta Ginobili, who's more expensive, but he's another option at the point guard position. I really like this Ron Harper card because of his defense, his jump shot, and he's 6'6" at point guard with a 6'9" wingspan. Amazing defensive card, like I said, 98 steal, 98 perimeter. But the main thing I love about this card is that jump shot. Kyle Lowry base I find is really good this year. GG Jackson upper is amazing this year, on very quick with the Pro 2 fade. His SIGs aren't anything crazy, but the jaw behind the back is solid. The Kemba escape is one of the best escapes in the game, and the Booker dribble style is decent. So he's got decent SIGs, a really good jump shot, a really good fade, amazing defensive point guard, like great Hall of Fame defensive badges, and he's 6'6". He's an absolute beast for about 35k, maybe even a little bit cheaper. Ron Harper is going to be our backup point guard. Now, this is what I was talking about when we're going for some, really cheap cards compared to, the power forwards you can't find are good for 5 to 10k. You can get a really good 5k card here in Josh Childress, and you can also get a really good 15,000 MT card, maybe even lower, in Pink Diamond Beasley. These are some of the best cards in this game. Even though they're pink diamonds, they're absolute beasts. Like 6'8" for Josh Childress here, 6'11" wingspan at shooting guard with an amazing jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and almost the best SIGs in the game. He's got the Garland dribble style, Steve Francis size up, Curry escape. Hard and behind the back isn't that great, but these 3 SIGs right here, I mean, if you take a look, the Curry escape is on all the GOAT cards in the game. Pretty much, I think all the GOAT cards at least, I do believe. And then the Steve Francis size up on all of the GOAT cards except for Tatum, I think, doesn't have Steve Francis size up, but all the actual good GOAT cards have Steve Francis size up because it's the best size up in the game. And then, of course, the Garland dribble style, because it's the best dribble style in the game. The only SIG that he's missing that is really good is James Harden. It's not a bad behind the back, but it's also not great. And then Michael Beasley, you guys know he's going to be here for a spot up shooting. He's got a really good jump shot, good drag back animation. He can score at a very high level as well. So putting these 2 cards next to Ron Harper, I feel like is the perfect match of defense, with Ron Harper, and then have a really good shot creating with Josh Childress and really good offense with Pink Diamond Michael Beasley. Now we need to go for a little bit cheaper in the front court here off the bench. We're going to go for Galaxy Opal Miles Turner because he did drop quite a bit in price, because now he has the 100 overall card in the playoff spotlight sim. So I believe he's down to like 25k, maybe 20,000 MT at the lowest. And I feel like for that price, if you can go grind, for the free 100 overall, yeah, go grind for the free 100 overall. And I probably should have mentioned this, guys, at the start of the video, but of course, if you guys have free cards in your team, or you guys have free cards already in your collection, if you have Invincible Paul George, if you have Cedric Maxwell or Richard Jefferson or Robert Horry, or other really good free cards like Willis Reed, use those cards in your lineup, right? It doesn't have to be this exact squad. I want you guys to include free cards in this lineup as well. But yeah, Miles Turner for like 25k is going to be a great pickup. And then for our backup center is going to be Galaxy Opal Roy Hibbert. I really like this card defensively. He's an absolute monster defensively, 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan, and he is a great defensive card. So in my opinion, guys, if you're looking to build a squad for around 500k, this would be the team I would go with. Now again, you want to use your free cards where you can. If you have a Cedric Maxwell, use a Cedric Maxwell. That's going to save you quite a bit of MT. If you have a free Dark Matter Rudy Gobert, or a free Dark Matter DeAndre Ayton, or maybe you already have Pink Diamond Donovan Clingan from the Glitch Festival, use that card instead of maybe Roy Hibbert or Victor Wembanyama. But hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.